What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 69 of my Queen's Park Rangers career mode. And before we get into this episode, guys, if you could smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll hit the amount of likes I want to hit. I will upload again tomorrow. So, getting into this episode here, we do start our pre-season friendlies. Our first one is kicked off against Villarreal, and we do start some of our new boys this one. Ricardo Rodriguez for one. Phil Jones just coming to the team. Ross Barkley makes a debut too. And Villarreal do go 1-0 up, but Daniel Sturridge does get us back into the game right before half-time to make it 1-1. At Loftus Road, you're expecting a little bit better from the team, but you know, wins ain't everything in pre-season, and it really doesn't bother me that much to see that we are not winning in the first couple of minutes there, but Ross Barkley does get his goal for Queen's Park Rangers 7 minutes from time to get us the 2-1 win against the Liga BBVA side. So, really good start to our pre-season, 2-1 win, but like I said, it really doesn't matter about wins or losses in pre-season. It's just about getting the team together and getting them to gel, which is the most important thing for me. Moving on, we go into the game against Bordeaux here. It seems like a pretty boring game, 25 minutes in, but I'm hoping we can get a result in this one too. Emre Can picks up a goal to make it 1-0. We're starting a second fiddle side too in this one. Not a second fiddle, I don't want to call them second fiddle. We're starting another side, a weakened side, you could say. Piatti picks up an injury too, our new boy. But I'm hoping it's a team that can definitely do bits in the Premier League this season. Not like what my team done last season in the Premier League, where we just scraping through wins. I want to get good wins. We win 2-0 there. Vieira on the score sheet, who's been fantastic for us. As you can see, Pablo Piatti only out for 4 days, which ain't a massive problem, so I ain't too worried about that, which is not too bad. You know, I can deal with that. We also get a transfer offer here for Bruno Dion-Doka, and we do send him on loan to Morecambe. 17-year-old, hopefully has a good season there, and hopefully comes back a little bit stronger for Queen's Park Rangers. Matthias Dessers we look at, and also Valentine Valbrecht. And we decide not to sign anyone just as yet, I don't believe. So, you know, they're not too bad, but I want to see how much they grow. You know, I want to see how the team does. We do decide to release Val Twink, I want to say his name is. But Pablo Piatti comes into the office, you know, just before this game against Juventus we've got coming up, which we are going to be playing. We're just going to see not the most extended highlights, we're just going to see a little bit of highlights, but he says he's not feeling up to it, which I don't mind at all. We've got some players here that we've just newly scouted. Jared, Tommy Dow, we don't say. Luke Fisher, I do believe we do take, and Harry Ritchie, I do believe we take. Do we? Yeah, we do take Harry Ritchie and Luke Fisher on, and we'll see how they grow. You know, it'll be interesting to see. But here's our bench for the game against Juventus at Loftus Road again, and hopefully we can get a win here. You know, I'm not expecting a win. It's the first time I'm gonna be playing with this team. There's a few new faces in it, aka William Carvalho. I believe we're seeing Rodriguez in there. And Phil Jones, you know, and Ross Barkley. It's the first time we play with them. Well, not the first time playing with Ross Barkley, but the first time he's going to be into this team. So let's see how this friendly goes against Juventus. Like I said, guys, don't expect the most intense highlights, because it ain't. As the ball comes in here from Juventus, they're trying to play really well here. Romelu picks at Tevez. Tevez picks at Pogba. Pogba shoots. Good save there from Scuffet in net. But the corner does come in eventually from Juve. Isla does line up the ball. He plays it short into Tevez. Tevez back to Isla. Isla again feeds it to Tevez. Tevez looks to make something work here for Juve. He stops in his tracks, completely falls to defence, hits it near post. 1-0 to Juve. And a moment of brilliance there from former West Ham man Carlos Tevez to put Juve 1-0 up in this one. Like I said, it ain't a massive game for us. We don't care if we win or lose. The pre-season game I would care about winning, or care a little bit about, would be obviously the Community Shield that's coming up against Everton. That's the game coming up next that we will be seeing. But Leroy Fer picks up the ball here. We get a couple of shots away. But like I said, this ain't a game that I'm fussed about, you know, and I'm not going to show a lot of extended highlights for this one. As the ball comes over the top for Leroy Fer a couple of minutes later, he's been here and everywhere for the yards. He's been fantastic this game. Crosses the ball in, looks for Daniel Sturridge, misses him, falls to Barkley, who shoots way wider than Mark there. Missed opportunity. Sturridge comes forward again, looks to find Rodriguez here. Rodriguez does fantastically as he puts the ball across goal, looks for Sturridge over his head, and it falls to Leroy Fer with the shot, who plays it way over the bar there. And can see some of our players are still a little bit rusty coming back into the full swing of the domestic seasons here. But here comes Pogba, crosses the ball in for Tevez, who heads just over the bar there, and the little Argentine has been on fire. 90th minute now, Sturridge comes from the attack, looks to give the Juve defence a headache here. Here comes Matty Phillips, who's come onto the pitch now. Phillips lays it off into Haliovic. Haliovic plays it into Rodriguez, and it is saved really well from the goalkeeper there. And that'll be how the game finishes. So it does finish 1-0 Juve, and that means we get 2 wins and a loss in our pre-seasons here, so that's not too bad. As you can see, it was an even game, but on this day Juventus did pick up the win, and they had a lot more possession. So this was just after the patch 2, guys, this game was played, so defending, I actually found it quite difficult, you know, to break the defence, but we've got a few opportunities, and hopefully we can push on this season. We might not be seeing the big 5-0s, 4-0s this season. Also, as we send a couple of players out on loan, Esteban Fuentes on to MK Dons, we accept that offer and let the 17-year-old, who actually looks like he has a bright future with the club, out on loan. So hopefully he does do well. I'm hoping he does. As you can see, we're going to the game against Everton now. Piatti, Vieto, Haliovic, Phillips, Bentaleb, Khan, and Dijaboji making the bench. The team that played in the Juventus game will be starting: Barkley, Sturridge, Rodriguez, Fur, Carvalho, Salah, Yedlin, Jones, Balanta, Rodriguez, and Simone Scuffet against Everton here in the Community Shield, which could be an interesting game. It really is. It's going to really see how we are going to be performing against Premier League opposition now. Everton have built really well, and obviously they've got Yuri Tielemans. They bought Rondon for quite a big fee. Nasir Cheddi, a former player of us, playing against us too, and that is a really good Everton team, and it's going to be a really good game. You know, we all know about Seamus Coleman and Leighton Baines being the fantastic fullbacks for the team, and as you can see, we're all playing for that Community Shield title there. But it will be Carvalho that tries to play a ball forward here, but Barney got taken out at the top of our screen, which means that, you know, James McCarthy, that committed the challenge, takes out his former teammate and picks up a yellow card for it. 60 minutes in though, Rodriguez puts a corner in, causing all problems, and he actually finds the other Rodriguez to find the back of the net there. Queen's Park Rangers take the lead just 17 minutes in here, and it's the two Rodriguezes linking up to get the goal. And it was a really good delivery from Ricardo, who's coming, and he reminds me a lot of Leighton Baines. I really do enjoy using him. You know, the two games I actually have played with Ricardo Rodriguez, he's looked fantastic. Over to Tim Howard, no chance. The Yards had the lead through Hesse from Ricardo's corner. So very good to see that the two players are linking up well there, and it could be the start of a beautiful partnership between them two down that left-hand side. As Sturridge gets an opportunity to go forward here, he does really well as he lays it up to Ross Barkley, who shoots way wide of the mark there against his former club. Sturridge now onto the ball. Looks to make something work here for the R's as he gets into some space. He completely teases defence and plays it off into Hesse Rodriguez. Gets his shot away, and it nearly was 2-0 and a double for Hesse Rodriguez as we go into the second half here. Leroy Fer, as you can see, McCarthy takes out Daniel Sturridge and receives a red card. Everton down to 10 men. Reckless challenges here from James McCarthy, and I completely agree that he has to see red there. He's been absolutely diabolical, and you know, you can't get away with challenges like that. They're off the ball challenges too. It's just no need for it. And Everton are going to definitely going to miss him because he was a massive player for him in DM. He was making some good challenges, but you know, he can't make off the ball challenges like that in this game. You will be sent off. You will be punished. Leighton Baines picks up the ball here. Salah looks to get back to him, but he gets a good ball in, but it's safe into the hands of Scuffet. 15 minutes from the end now, we pick up the ball with Hesse. Hesse plays it back into Ricardo. Great delivery in from Ricardo Rodriguez, finds Daniel Sturridge to make it 2-0. We double our lead, and the Community Shield looks all but certain to be coming to London. And you know, it's going to be a good win for us there. Really good to see that we're going to win the Community Shield again, and that's going to be another trophy added to our trophy cabinet. And you know, in my third season here, we've won another title, so it's always good to see. It's not the most, you know, prestigious title to win, but I'm happy that we've going to get this done any other way, because it looks certain now, surely, doesn't it? As we bring on Piatti, we bring on Haliovic, and we do bring on Nabil Bentaleb for William Carvalho to see this game out. 82 minutes in, it's going to be Yuri Tielemans that delivers a ball into the box. He finds, I believe that was Lukaku. It was a great save there from Scuffet, and the ball does get cleared away. That wouldn't be the last attack of the game though, as we come forward with Pablo Piatti. The new signing looks to make some magic here on the domestic scene. Sorry, he gets his shot away. Great save though from Howard to deny us getting that third goal. And the game does finish. It's a 2-0 win, and we are the Community Shield, champions, which is really good to see. Ricardo Rodriguez, he absolutely shone for me today. 2 assists for him. Daniel Sturridge and Hesse Rodriguez with the goals. And you know, the team is looking good. You know, a 2-0 win against Everton is always a good sign against a team that do play European football. They're in Europa League consistently every single year I play now. And look at this, boys. It's going to be good for morale coming together as a new team and winning silverware for, like, in your first proper game of the season. You know, and the only game that matters in pre-season, in my opinion. You know, and it's good to see that we've won that. As you can see, 6 shots on target. You know, it wasn't the most clinical game. Like I said, since the patch, guys, you just can't get no shots out. Defending has been brilliant. But like I said, yeah, it was a good game, and a 2-0 win was really good, and it showed that we deserved the win. As we put in a bid now for Nathaniel Shaloba, the 21-year-old centre midfielder, we offer Ebersilio plus 6.5 million. They said they want 15 million for him. Hopefully that's enough to get him into the club. We send Robbie Dessers, the left midfielder, out on loan also to Northampton Town for a season, and we wish him all the best. And that's going to bring the episode to the end, guys. Sorry, I can't get my words out there. I'm going to leave you guys looking at the squad report. If you did enjoy this episode, guys, like I said, hit that like button, and I will upload again tomorrow. If you like what you're seeing, guys, and you feel I deserve to subscribe, then why not hit that subscribe button? You know, I do upload FIFA content every single day, and you will be getting the most out of your subscription there. I know it's free, but you know, I like to obviously feel that I need to sell it to you. Anyway, guys, have a really nice day. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.